more problems because of the weather out there. Several people in Oregon City, they've been told to leave their homes because a landslide is threatening two apartment complexes.
And Brent Weisberg is there now to find out what's next for people living there. Brent?
Jenny and Ken, good afternoon to you. Many of the folks who have been displaced from their homes, they are now staying at the American Red Cross emergency shelter that's been opened up at the Oregon City High School. Take a look, though, behind me. You can still see all of the work that's being done on this hillside. Many people keeping a close eye on it, not knowing if or when it may give way. Now, I just talked to the company that manages the Berry Hill Townhomes and Apartment. Part of that complex is under a mandatory evacuation order. President of that management company says that 16 people are now without a home. He says that up until recently, this hillside had been stable. He says that there have been long-term plans to reinforce the hillside. He expects that to be done by spring, provided that the hillside doesn't give way anytime soon. Meanwhile, down the road where we are here at the Forest Edge Apartments, part of this complex is under a voluntary evacuation order. Today we talked to a Portland-based landlord attorney, tenant attorney. He says that landlords must give you notice if you are in a 100-year floodplain, and that's it.
There's no requirement that a landlord disclose the possibility of landslides. But if a landlord has a reason to know that a particular hillside is especially dangerous, I do think that as an ethical issue, they should disclose that to their tenants. And it may very well mean that they have a harder time finding tenants or that they have to accept a lower rent amount.
Now, here at the Forest Edge Apartments, we do know that tenants who are affected by this voluntary evacuation order, if they want to break their lease, they can. Over at the Berry Hill Apartments, we do know that the people who have been forced out of their homes, they are getting a refund on their security deposit, and they are also getting the rest of December's month rent back in a check form today. So there is some assistance for those people during this very difficult time. Back to you.